Hello, guys. Welcome back to the Paranormal Review. And today we have an interview on that send-in from the Juneau, Alaska Bigfoot sighting, the photograph that we put up earlier. And we're lucky enough to have one of they wish to remain anonymous, but we have them on the phone here today, and we're going to do an interview on this photograph. So are you there? So, just tell me a little bit about what you were doing out here and when you saw this creature, and how far away exactly were you?
Well, me and a friend were just down hiking a ridge we always hike along near Juneau, and I saw some movement off to my side, and there's a lot of animals up there, so I thought I'd be able to get a good picture of an animal, and got my camera ready. Then I was able to get the picture.
So this thing up here that we're seeing, it was moving, you're saying?
Yeah, it was moving. It was moving when I saw it out of the corner of my eye. It didn't move though while I took the picture, which I thought was a little bit interesting.
Okay, and how far away were you again? What kind of lens is this actually also?
Well, it was a 70 to 300. Regular Canon lens. It wasn't anything too special. It was maybe 150 yards away or more.
Okay, so you're a pretty good distance away from this thing. I can kind of see the background's a little bit blurred, so that makes sense that it's a zoom lens. And do you go up here regularly? I'm just curious if you've been up here before. I mean, before or after, and if that same spot on this rock was still there, and what time of day. One of my concerns is this could be a shadow because of how I've zoomed in on it. If you right here, and you can kind of see it. Kind of looks like a shadow with where the rock face, where the face would be, and where the feet would be. But I'm just kind of, when have you been up there, and was it there the second time or third time, or however many times you've been up there? I don't know.
Well, I go hiking up there quite a bit, so I've been up there before. I've seen that rock several times, and at different times of the day, and I have definitely been by there because I usually start my hikes around the same time when I go up there. So I've been there several times that time of day, and it wasn't a shadow because it's never been there before and hasn't been there afterward.
Okay, so you've been here several different times of the day, but also during that same time of the day, and it's not been there since then.
No, it hasn't.
Okay, that makes it a little bit more interesting. How big would you say this thing is? I mean, it's kind of hard to get a frame of this rock outcropping size, but I mean, from 150 yards, kind of far away, or 150 feet or yards? What did you say? I can't remember. Anyway,
I was about over 150 yards away from it. I mean, it was definitely big. I would say bigger than a man. We do have bears in the area. I just don't really know what it was.
I don't know if a bear's going to climb up a rock like that. And there's no way this is one of your friends trying to play a joke on you.
Well, I don't know why someone would play a joke. I mean, it definitely didn't look human. And it was hunting season, so there wouldn't be anyone out there doing that this time of year. So.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that I wouldn't want to be trying to play a joke in hunting season in Alaska, right? All you got up there is big game. You don't got anything small, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that makes kind of sense. It's pretty interesting. I am curious about this. I mean, I've done some analysis here on my computer. I got a little zoomed in here, and I got another picture we show in the actual original video where we show where the hands and the legs could be. It's kind of hard to tell because it's not a very definite thing. But anyways, thanks for being on the show. What are you doing up in Alaska? Just really quick. Anyways.
I'm actually a guide. I take people around everywhere from just around the city to hiking in the woods. So.
Okay, so you're out in the wilderness. You're out in the wilderness quite often, and this is something you haven't seen before.
Yeah, it's definitely something that I thought was odd and something I hadn't seen before.
All right, well that makes a lot more sense, and it makes me even more curious about this sighting. Thanks a lot for appearing on the show. And if you ever see anything like this again, please take some better pictures. I would I think everyone on the show would like to see more of this thing and have some more clarification. If you have any more details that you can remember, or if you see this thing again, please don't be afraid to contact us.
Okay, I definitely will.
All right, thanks a lot for appearing on the show. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, guys, that was an interview with one of the. Oh, actually, it is a photographer. He has his own Facebook. I think we mentioned earlier, and we'll post that so you can see more of his work. He's actually a pretty good photographer, and this just happens to be one of the things that he shot on one of these hikes up in the hills or mountains, I guess you would say, in Alaska. All right, guys, thanks for watching. And if you have any of your own sightings or stories or anything that you'd like us to review, please don't be afraid to send them to us. Thanks a lot.